the way they ended this, maybe it was just their bridge to say, hey, we could go in this direction. I'm hoping they do in multiple directions.
They just want to see you cry, and just like every other fan that still throws the money and goes back a second time to go, they did not just ruin this movie in the trailer. They did not. I must have missed something because they didn't ruin this movie in the trailer. I know that didn't just happen.
We need to touch base on that. All you trailer director people out there, please don't stop doing that. Why? There's quite a few movies that was completely ruined because of the fact that you're like, wait a second now, the hero died, but in the trailer I saw this, and then you know something's gonna happen. Don't ruin the most greatest part of the movie in the trailer. I mean, how much more exciting that movie would have been if you would have walked in like, wait a minute, your son's a Terminator? But you already saw that in the trailer, so you got to that most critical point, which could have been an amazing point in the movie, but you're like, we already knew this was going to happen. So
yeah, they're not getting any more of my money until they actually act like they want it. You have to act like you want my money. Just like you have to act like you want my love.
Here's the question. Out of the, 5 Terminator movies right now, which one would you say was actually your best, your favorite?
You know what? This is not going to be the most popular because people are going to go, ooh, two is the thing. But
2 was the thing.
I enjoy 1 because that's what my childhood is. That's what my youth is. That's when I looked at Arnold Schwarzenegger and went, that dude's big and he's meaty and he's smashy and that rock. It was fresh and it was a new story. It was a weird concept that they didn't try to make into something more than what it was. They made a great action movie that was fun to watch. And afterwards, there was things I thought about. There was plot holes. There was questions, but it didn't detract from the fun I had with the movie. And everyone since then has made me go, wait a minute, what?
See, I love 2. I mean, 2 was great. But, I mean, for me personally, I once again have a more different opinion in this, where you say 1 was awesome. I really liked it 4, Salvation. I mean, it was good to me. The way it ended, I was just like, that was a great ending. And they could have ended it any better than that, and they set up for more, and it was good. I liked it number 4, It was awesome. Yes, number 2 was good.
You have more, and I will commend you on your stick-to-itiveness on that.
Because I'm like, I agree with you. Everybody, when you think about Terminator, like, oh, it's either number 1 or number 2. Everybody's like, number 2. I'm like, yeah, but number 4 was really great. We actually saw the fight.
Everyone forgets 3.
Well, yeah,
everyone's like, there was no. It went 1, 2, 4. There was
3 was good, but it was no 1, 2, and 4. I mean, it was that, like Jurassic. Like I'll talk about my review a little bit. A lot of people didn't like Jurassic Park 3. There was a 3. Yeah, there was a 3. 3 sometimes aren't there. I mean, can we go?
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, hold on. Now we're going to talk about the Jedi. What about Episode 3? Of Star Wars Episode 3.
No, we're not. We're going to talk about 6. There is no 3.
See? Yeah.
There is no 3. There is no. Really, I don't even know if there's 1, 2, or 3. 1 there is because Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was sweet. He's a villain that had 1 line throughout the whole thing. Yes, master. That's it. That's all you're gonna say.
He said everything you needed to with a stat.
Yeah. It's like.
I was actually up for that role.
Sweet.
I don't know if you know that or not, but I had an injury, bum knee. Anyway, you know what? Just go with it.
I'm just gonna go with it because I could have said you bum knee. I could have said could have been bum acting skills, bum face. I mean, it could have been some other bum issues as well. But we're gonna leave it bum knee.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the table now, and we're gonna go to a segment with you making noises with your mouth. And when we come back, I'm going to have a baseball bat, and I'm going to help you make new noises saying some teeth. We'll be right back. Check out this goofballs thing on Jurassic Park. It's interesting.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, oh my God. Jurassic World. What up? Check him out.
Welcome to my review of Jurassic World. Once again, my name is Jeremy Holder, and We are here to talk about not only Jurassic World, but also its franchise. As you can see, I'm a big, big dinosaur fan. But before we dive into Jurassic World, we gotta talk briefly about the history of Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. Yes, Jurassic World is actually the fourth movie. For you young kids out there, yeah, there actually was 3 other movies before. One of them, Jurassic Park 1, was amazing. Jurassic Park 1 was just magical. It has a special place in your heart. Back in 1993 when it first came out, it broke not only records, but also special effects. It just blew everyone's mind. Thing is, Jurassic Park 1 also had an amazing cast, whether it's Sam Neill, Laura Dean, Jeff Goldblum, and others, including Samuel L. Jackson dropping some iconic lines. But dinosaurs really took the cake on that one. Dinosaurs looked amazing. They had character. I mean, when you saw those 2 raptors coming in that kitchen with the kids, you could see their facial expressions. Jurassic Park was amazing. If you have not watched it, I definitely suggest you do. Then Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World came out. This time, Jeff Goldblum took the starring role. Believe it or not, they found a way to get him back to the island. Won't spoil any plot for you, but it is a great movie. And believe it or not, it actually feels like it's almost 2 movies in one. First, they're on the island, and then, not to spoil it, but let's just say they get him off the island. And it looks amazing once again. Jurassic Park 2 was great. 1997 was a great year. Now, let's skip ahead to 2001. 2001 was a shaky year because of the fact that Jurassic Park 3 came out and was amazing to me. A lot of people didn't quite like it because, yes, the plot was a little bit everywhere and, things happen. I don't want to spoil plot again. But overall, I really, really did like Jurassic Park 3. Why? Because one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, the Spinosaurus, was in there. They showed just how incredibly powerful he was, and this was acting on brand new fossil data. Again, showing that Jurassic Park series was at the edge of science. Right when they was finding these discoveries, they was putting them in and once again, wowing audiences. In fact, just to show you how much I really do like Jurassic Park 3, yes, I have a movie poster of it. And now, let's go ahead and look at this year. After a long hiatus from 2001 now all the way to 2015, it took them a while, but it was worth the wait. Jurassic World is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Really awesome. Chris Pratt once again shows us that he can not only act, but become a very great action hero. But, once again, to me, not since Jurassic Park 1, that the dinosaurs actually took a front stage appearance. Their emotions, the way they act and move, it was just phenomenal. And there's some controversy about the movie because of the fact that we know now that a lot has changed since Jurassic Park 1 was first released back in the 1990s to now, that we got new discoveries. And we believe that raptors and T-Rexes actually had proto-feathers. But very, very ingenious-like, they went ahead and explained, using the plot device, why the dinosaurs look the way they do. So for the main audience who don't know that, they're like, okay, we're okay with that. But for those out there who really like dinosaurs, like me, it once again shows that, yes, they look the way they look for a reason, and we are aware of new up-to-date discoveries. So whether you're the general audience or a dinosaur nerd, you're gonna love this movie. I must say, I was really, really impressed with this movie. Right now, the movie is currently standing at over $1.5 billion. And trust me, it did not get there by chance. This movie, whether it's the incredible acting from Chris Pratt and the other actors, to the dinosaurs themselves, the emotion they give, the visual effects looks amazing. I mean, the Indominus Rex looks really cool, well designed. the way the Raptors move, I mean, I have a new life goal. If I could, I want to run with Raptors now. Just get in a motorcycle, be like Chris Pratt, drive with the pack. That looked amazing. Wolfpack is cool, Raptor Pack even cooler. One thing about it, whether it's from the cool stunts to that last battle scene, Jurassic World had me going from beginning to literally the end. It was great. It was a wild ride and an enjoyable one. One thing about it, you always wondered what happened if back in the day when Jurassic Park went down, what happened if it opened? You know, what would it look like? What would it feel like? This looks literally like Disneyland meets SeaWorld. Looked amazing, and before everything went down, I would have threw money to go to Jurassic World. I would have been like, hey, I want to kayak with the dinosaurs and roll in the gyrosphere. All that looked amazing. The whole world of Jurassic World was visualized to perfection. There are a lot of things I really liked and worked with this movie because of the fact that Dominus Rex made sense. In fact, the entire plot to make a genetic dinosaur all makes sense. From top to bottom, every time something came at this movie, I think they just hit it out the park. They really did a phenomenal job. I can't wait for the next installment. In fact, usually when there's a movie with a little kid in it, I'm like, okay, this little kid probably might annoy me a little bit, you know, maybe a little too eccentric. But if I ever get stuck in Jurassic World and everything bad hits the fan, I want that little kid with me. Look at the movie. He literally saved lives. Whether it's from getting that electric stick to go ahead and zap the raptor, to making that Dilophosaurus hologram pop up, to even counting the dinosaurs and showing his brother, hey, there's a fifth one here. That kid was on point. Congratulations to not only the casting, but also using him very well in the plot. Would I recommend this movie? Yes. I can't recommend this movie enough. Out of the movies that released this year, this is definitely one of the best movies to me, in my opinion. It was great. If you haven't watched it, like I said before, I definitely suggest you watch it. I'm Jeremy Holder, and this was my review of Jurassic World.
Oh, my little buddy. It's been fun tonight. We had a good time.
There was lots of dinosaur talk.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that it has to end this way. Because I was actually hoping you could come back and join us and talk about, you know, like the rest of the summer movies we didn't actually cover today. You know, the Ant-Mans, the Avengers 2, you know, all the other cool movies. I mean,
There's still lots of movies to discuss.
The Dragon Ball Z stuff that you just went and saw that I hope you took a camera to go see that one, right? Because it only makes it. Yeah.
It was so
special.
awesome.
Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, this is so special.
It was great. It was great. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F was great.
Yeah, I bet it was. But I just, before we can really get to that, we're going to need a little time. Mostly because I want to make sure we cover those topics appropriately, but I also want to give you enough time to heal. Because now's the point where...
What's with the stick for?
I gave you some really specific instructions today. Anyway, so before this whole thing gets messy, just wanted to say thank you for coming out. This is going to be awesome. Thank you guys for coming out, watching us, joining us for this. We have had an absolutely phenomenal time. Check us out on Facebook. Remember, not only can you watch this wonderful show on Access Vision, but also you can check us out on YouTube here and there. I'm going to stop hitting this on the table at least. And we've got lots of different places that you can interact with us, ask questions or something that you want to know more about or you want us to talk about. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook, throw the questions up there, and we'll be glad to get to you. Also, I think you can even find him on, you do Twitch thing. I don't Twitch.
Yeah, I Twitch.
I like him. You know, I'm so special. Everyone has to, for there to be a me, there has to be a you. And with that note, I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you for Delvin Lavoie. I am Sean Washington.
Jeremy Holder.
We love you. We'll see you soon.
Your voice, your community.